Well, that time has come once again around this time of year because up north, or rather somewhere within the northwest or northeast, depending on where you're from, there's the state fair. And I'm going to do a double for you because there's one article following this one. And I hope your stomachs as well as your hearts can take the double stack. Now this comes from WRAL.com. This is from Ryu's territory, since he's from North Carolina. They cover Raleigh, Durham, and Fayetteville. Even though it's old, they still have it running. Krispy Kreme Sloppy Joe Burger among new fair foods this year. And only in Raleigh. Every year, the North Carolina State Fair aims to tantalize your taste buds with new deep-fried treats. During Monday's State Fair Media Luncheon, the latest concoctions for this year's fair were unveiled and things are about to get sloppy. The Krispy Kreme Bacon Cheeseburger made a splash at the fair several years ago. But this year it's all about the Krispy Kreme Sloppy Joe! This time a Sloppy Joe mixture topped with cheddar cheese will reside between two glazed donuts. Messy but pretty tasty. WRL's Mix 101.5 FM's Linda Loveland and Jim Kelly, 99.9 The Fans, Joe Ovies, and Mark Thomas of 620 The Buzz all sampled this sandwich and the reviews were good. On the deep fried front, pink lemonade funnel cake and red velvet deep fried Oreos. I had deep fried Oreos, good. Deep fried Oreos! And let me read that over. Getting kind of hungry now. On the deep fried front, pink lemonade funnel cake and red velvet deep fried Oreos topped with cream cheese are the latest twists on these fair staples. The funnel cake is a nice blend of sweet and tart, while the Oreos, which are deep fried with a red velvet batter, were also a hit. Two public candies are getting deep fried this year. Joining the traditional chocolate bars of Milky Way, Snickers, peanut butter cups, and so on, is the Sugar Daddy and Cowtails, whatever the fuck they are, each known for their chewy caramel consistency. Deep frying them helps break that down a bit. The Sugar Daddy must be consumed quickly before it has a chance to cool off and solidify. Then it will just stick to your teeth. The stick is kind of pointless on these since after being battered and deep fried just breaks off all the weight. So pick it up and enjoy it, but expect to see a toothpick after. The Cowtails are a perfect fit for deep frying. The chewy caramel, which encircles a vanilla creme center, blends really nicely with the batter. Definitely not as heavy as other deep fried snacks at the fair, but still mostly batter. Some new rides occupying Midway this year, including new children's train ride dubbed the Gold Rush Express. Almost kind of sounds like something at Knott's Berry Farm that I would go on. Surfs Up will allow riders to stand up like they're riding a skateboard or a surfboard as they head down the track and over hills. The Stampede will take on the double Ferris wheel. Will be making its debut fair. It's coming straight from the factory to Raleigh, said Corky Powers. Spokesman for Powers Great American Midways. This ride lets users face out as they spin one or two wheels. You might also notice some new performers roaming the fairgrounds. The Gantry Bike Bicycle Mechanics, K9s in Flight, Dog Show, and Hanson's spectacular aerobatic sensations are among the new acts. This year's state fair is also home to a new exhibit, Agricultural Today. Presented by the state's soybean farmers, this exhibit gives visitors a hands-on learning experience through the interactive stations, which will feature a 10-foot tall soybean fountain, biochemistry stage, and a carnival-like information challenge, which will be located near Gate 11. 2013 North Carolina State Fair kicks off Thursday and runs through October 27th. So if you're in that area, stop by for all the greasy yet nasty fun. And now for something even more tastier. Because like I said, this is a double stack heart attack. A deep fried stick of butter on a stick at Ohio State. Okay, so we're looking at this, and I will share my afterthoughts after I'm done with both of these. Oh, good. State Fair fried food season. New contender for the craziest fried thing. The Iowa State Fair fried butter on a stick. Fried butter itself is nothing new. Debuted at the State Fair of Texas in 2009, and Paula Deen has her infamous fried butter balls. I'm sorry, that just sounds wrong. She has her infamous fried butter balls. I bet she does. But this is a whole stick of butter on a stick, dipped in a cinnamon honey batter and deep fried, and then coated in a sugary glaze. Cost $4. The fried butter on a stick was created to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Ohio State Fair's life-size butter cow sculpture. Alas, butter cow lady Norma Lyon, who sculpted the cow every year for over 60 years, died last month. Hopefully, she would have considered this a fitting tribute. Although I am not going to play this video. I really don't feel like hearing it. So, he's in Des Moines. But that's all I say. Now, I have to say this. This is from eater.com, mind you. And I had to say, okay, I've been up north before. I've been to a state fair before. The sad thing is, I didn't have my camera with me when I was in Connecticut when I went to the state fair in October of last year. But the funny thing I did come across and did have the chance of eating was a fried Oreo. If anything else, that's pretty much it. Just had a fried Oreo. Fried Oreos are good. A Krispy Kreme Sloppy Joe burger. I am not certain. We have a Krispy Kreme here in California. Yet they're known for being terrible for donuts. If you want to go to a good donut place, go to Dunkin' Donuts. Go to Winchell's. Krispy Kreme, I'm not certain. Well, actually, I am certain because when I used to be in my old club, the Big Brothers Club, we usually have some like Krispy Kreme donuts. Krispy Kreme donuts are kind of so. They're not bad, they're not good, but they're so. However, a Krispy Kreme bacon cheeseburger or a Sloppy Joe, I'm not certain. I mean, for my God, I feel cheated because I didn't even try to double down at KFC. And then mix your orange juice and Sprite mix. It's pretty good. But, yeah. I ain't got nothing to say. Because like I said, this is a 100% double stack heart attack. Because you got meat upon sweets. Upon something else. Upon something else. Upon something else. But then again, hey, this is coming from up north, and I've been up north. I just never been to North Carolina. I've only been to Connecticut. Never been to North Carolina. Never been to their state fair. I've only been to Connecticut State Fair. It's pretty fun in my opinion. Pretty fun, but still, I have to say, Sloppy Joe Burger. It may sound good to anybody else, but if I never tried it, I'm not judging. I've had a Sloppy Joe before, but I've never had a Krispy Kreme Sloppy Joe. Okay? You just leave it at that. I'm gonna leave that to your imagination, people. I'm gonna leave this article thrown out and see if somebody tries to, I don't know, try to yank it down from the flagpole and try to spray paint it or something. I don't know. As for this, a deep fried stick of butter. On a stick! Yeah, I don't know. Fried butter. I'm serious. Fried butter. That leaves me thinking. Fried butter. I really got no clue. And really, I don't even want to hear what this dude has to say about the fried butter on the stick. Because, okay, let's see. We got a stick of butter dipped in cinnamon honey batter and then deep fried. I don't know. I look at that and I don't know. Part of me is like, ugh, because you know I can only have enough sweets, and I don't know if I have too much sweets, I would go too hyper. So let's see. You got butter, honey, okay. You got butter, cinnamon honey, and deep fried. It'd probably be like hot dog on a stick. I'm not certain. And then compared to a Krispy Kreme Sloppy Joe, I don't know. I mean, I would take my chances with the Krispy Kreme Sloppy Joe versus the deep fried stick of butter on a stick, because I don't know. I can never turn down a good burger. That's me. I can never turn down a good burger if it's big enough, if it's meaty enough. I will eat it. I'm a connoisseur. I don't give a damn. I just want to eat. But besides the point, I'm just gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that to you guys. And I'm just gonna leave it up to you guys because honestly, it just goes without saying. What would you prefer? Would you prefer this or a deep fried stick of butter on a stick? Please share your thoughts, feedback, and comments to this video, and I will of course share the link to you guys so you can read for yourselves. And yeah. Yeah, when we're talking about food, I'm sorry, I'm going to stick with, I'm sorry, but while I'm here, I'm going to stick with my Tenkai burger with bacon and cream cheese and even more bacon. So with that, I'll see you for more videos, so yeah, stay tuned for that.